चलो देखते हैं इस बार कौन आता है। चल देखते हैं इस समय कौन आता है चैलेंजर। चलो देखते हैं किसके साथ मैच होता है। आ गया चैलेंजर, देखते हैं कौन मिलता है। FC बार्सिलोना। कोई खेलना चाहता है तो आईडी ड्रॉप कर सकता है। पहले अपोनेंट इन्फॉर्मेशन देखते हैं। किलियन एम्बाप्पे इसके पास, नेमार, एंटनी। अच्छा चलो क्या लूँ मैं, तो वेलवर्डे ले लेता हूँ। एल्वारेस ले लो। चलो ठीक है, फिर इसको थोड़ा सा पीछे रखना पड़ेगा। चलो देखते हैं अब।
Madrid are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular
ऐसे
here?
देते रहो भाई पास।
Well, Peter, I've been very impressed with this fella up in
Good,
Meccano.
good, good, good,
We all know
good.
of his
Yes,
impressive
yes, yes,
record,
yes,
but
yes, yes,
it's a
yes.
lovely blend of
हाँ सही है।
athleticism and
अरे अरे
technical
अरे अरे
nous
आ जाओ,
that
कोई
he
नहीं।
developed from quite an early age. It'll be interesting to see who
हाँ
his
हाँ 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 हाँ।
opponents bring
अरे
to
ना
the
फंस गया।
table to
नहीं नहीं नहीं
test him,
ठीक है।
because testing him demands
अरे
a lot.
यार।
Yeah, he'll certainly be. Whistle's gone, that's
Shit.
foul. The referee's come over. It's a
अरे
red card.
यार,
Madrid already a
रेड
man
तो नहीं
down
देना
in these
चाहिए था।
early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
तो मुश्किल हो जाएगी। पीछे चल जाओ
No,
पीछे।
that was never going to make it. Spread out to the left. Now it's Neymar. And once more he
अरे
proves rigid and robust.
लो,
Shapes to shoot.
वाह क्या कीपर है, मान गए।
He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. There's the shot!
कहाँ पे मार रहा है?
Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
रेड कार्ड से कैसे जीतूंगा मैं? कोई नहीं.
He's looking wide. That's good play. Foot in. Eric Garcia going vertical. And it's Valverde. Chouameni. Valverde. Now it's
सही है सही.
Alvarez.
अरे यार.
Played out to the left flank.
थोड़ा डिफेंस होना पड़ेगा.
Guardiol. Valverde. Alvarez. Dani Olmo. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team.
पीछे रह पीछे रह
As
पीछे
long
रह
as they
पीछे
don't
रह पीछे रह.
lose
अरे
the
अरे अरे
focus.
अरे
If they
कहाँ
can-
घुस गया.
Shoots into
अरे
it.
यार.
Goal! Barcelona!
किस्मत ही खराब है
Barcelona are
इसका.
in front. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass,
Move तो
and
अच्छा
that was
था
a
वैसे इनका.
beauty.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
He's picked his way through. Decent chance!
Oh,
it's
shoot.
gone in. And the lead lost no time at
कैसा
all.
शूट था चैट.
Well, if ever you want to see a
Yamal
lesson
ka.
in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
अच्छे पास दे रहा है ये भी.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square.
Mbappe! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Alvarez. Eric Garcia
जल्दी आ गया
gets
थोड़ा.
over and intercepts.
पीछे भागो पीछे.
And they've switched it over to the other side.
नहीं पीछे.
Onana.
अब आगे बढ़ो.
Well, there is a look that
आराम
says it all.
आराम से.
A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
इसका जुझारूपन अच्छा लगा मुझे.
Messi.
1-2
Played out
अच्छा कर
wide.
रहा है.
Anthony.
कोई नहीं. अबे कहाँ.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
हाँ.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
अरे यार.
Had to be. Neymar.
अरे
That is lovely.
कहाँ
That's
जाएगा.
fabulous. Cross to the back post. Big header. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses.
Anybody
much
want to
higher
play
up the pitch
one-on-one?
there. This isn't good defending. Eric Garcia.
And it's Amadou Onana. Passing nice and neat. Nice sequence of passes this.
ये पास अच्छे दे. अरे
Here's
मैं तो सीख
Onana.
गया.
Valverde.
नहीं.
Dembele producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, it's Dembele. No, it's come to nothing. Out to the left it goes.
Guardiol.
And it's Olmo.
Onana.
जानबूझ के दे रहा है पास आगे बुलाने के लिए.
Looking tidy in possession here. Shifted it to the flank. Yamal. Now it's Yamal.
धक्का
That's an
देता है.
untidy challenge. Free kick given.
रेजिडेंटल लेवल तो मैंने खेला नहीं कभी.
Chouameni. Here's Roberto Carlos. Madrid finding their passes. And he's had it nicked away. Pretty loose pass.
ये अच्छा फेंक किया इसने.
And it's Dembele. Taken back almost at once. Over to the
अरे वाह
left. Now the
अरे
ball
अरे
in.
पहुंच जा
And a
ओह
shot.
वाह
Danger averted
लगा
for
नहीं था
now.
मुझे पहुंच जाएगा
A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves.
It's a good
and
game,
it's
you should
level
play.
pegging at half-time. Any
Okay,
strong
I will
opinions
play
on the
next.
first half?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Passing is crisp and sharp. Onana. Alvarez.
अरे
Deception.
यार
His positioning was
अच्छा पास हो
spot
रहा था
on. Roberto Carlos spots it
ये अच्छे पास
and
देगा
intercepts. Yamal looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising,
Dad,
but
one-on-one में भी
it
काफी
turned out
dominate
that
हो रहा हूँ मैं
was
वैसे।
not the case. Valverde. It's not an especially good pass, that.
अरे तीनों से
Onana. Now, can they get him away? This is Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Dembele puts his foot on the gas.
भाग भाग
Looks a
भाग
good
भाग
ball
भाग
through.
भाग
No, that's been intercepted. And now they can clear their lines. Dembele. Anthony. Anthony will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Valverde. And the break is on. Now this could be a chance.
हाँ सही है सही है सही है
Oh, that's a key interception.
थोड़ा सा और
Messi. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
टाइम ले लिया ज़्यादा
That's Valverde. Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Dani Olmo, he does have an assist to his name. Eric Garcia. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
नहीं ऐसा नहीं होगा इसका
Yamal looking understandably energised after his goal.
अच्छा एक ड्रॉ रखा है मुझे लगा मैंने एक मार दिया एक्स्ट्रा मुझे मारना ही पड़ेगा मतलब
Now it's
ये
Messi.
अच्छा मोड़ था इसका
Crosses it in here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Neither of these two want to come. Oh, Mbappe! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
It's an imaginative pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Onana. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. They'll have one final crack at it. Great vision.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by
मुझे पता था
any
इसका
means.
मैं
They
इसे
still
मुड़ेगा
believe it can be won.
And here's Mbappe. Yamal. Haaland. Now it's Alvarez. Now that's
अरे यार
well
भागने
seen
वाले
too.
प्लेयर नहीं है ना वरना तो
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
The final 5 minutes. Out towards the flank.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Van Dijk with a definite fell there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
ड्रॉ ही रहेगा या कोई जीतेगा इसमें क्या लगता है अरे मेरा रेड कार्ड आ गया ना और
So here comes a substitution.
ज़्यादा चेंजेस कर नहीं सकता मैं अरे वाह
Decent hit from there. And it's Kane.
खा से गए मेरे प्लेयर थोड़े
Driven towards the far post.
थक से
Alvarez.
गए थोड़े
Referee
चल
looks at
कोई
his
नहीं
watch and blows his whistle. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Yamal voted man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.